welcome. This is Sahara playing Dragon Age Inquisition. We're back in Skyhold after our encounter with Corpus. Well, it wasn't Corpus, it was the Nightmare. So I am down here, gonna go start speaking to my party members, and the first one is gonna be Blackwall. I just sold off all my stuff, but I do see that I need to put some stuff away, and I just spoke to Fairbanks and nothing came up with him. Alright. He's over here. He should be anyway. You were on my map as being in here. Like right here. Should be like right in front of me. Where are you at, Blackwall? How can I not see you? Unless you're up the stairs. Are you up here? If you are, that's unusual because you've never been up here. Oh, something to read. Something to take. Scattered in... Well, where are you at? Another one, read. The stable boy's letter is a personal letter written in a halting, simple hand. Mather, we're up on the mountains now. Frostbacks, like you told stories about. It's safe because the herd is feeding, and she's everything they say she is. Praise Andraste, I can make a difference. Tell father, in matter, am sorry about the builds. I hope Silas helped. I wanted to be there, but this matters. It really matters. Love and respect, your son, Desmond. Okay. So, where are you? You're right here on my... You're right here. Right? Well, how'd you disappear? Which means he's probably somewhere else. He's probably with somebody else. That is just so weird. Okay. Alright, we need to go to Cassandra.
A place to save lives. What could be more important?
That's my voice. Is this new? Oh, that's how we leave. Never mind. Okay. Well, I think over here is where my garden is at. No. It's not. Come on up here. Can we get in this door or not? Where did it take us? Looks like it should have been the kitchen or something. I'm just kind of looking around again since things sometimes... See, there's new stuff here. There's another one, 2 of 48. So you gotta wander around to find all this weird shit that just showed up out of the blue. Well, no one's been in here for a while. Look at all this spider webs. Are we gonna clean this area out, guys? Sorry, excuse me. Have I ever been up here? Yeah, that's her.
Inquisitor.
What's new?
What's been going on?
Just relaxing, taking a breath. You need to sometimes to keep sane.
Yeah, you do. All right.
Take care.
Okay, this is the tavern, which is, I figured it was. All right. So Cassandra's over here somewhere. This goes up inside my keep.
You got your wish, sort of.
Right. Grey ones.
Not not so sure you want them now.
Does this say the same thing here? Following the destruction of the Temple Sacred Ashes and the opening of the breach, all efforts to locate the Grey Wardens failed. Oh, news from Thetis. Grey Wardens declare support for Inquisition. Failed. To many, the disappearance of this noble order was yet another ill omen. However, thanks to the efforts of the Inquisition, the Grey Wardens have returned. It appears they were gathered at the fortress of Andamant and the western approach. According to Inquisition representatives, the Grey Wardens were focused on their own solutions to the crisis faced in Thetis. After convening at Adamant, the Grey Wardens and Inquisition entered into an alliance wherein the Grey Wardens will support the Inquisition in the war against Corpius, Chief Belinus, haven destroyed by darkest mens. Okay, so it updated. Okay. It updated. What's this here? Okay, that's just some stairs that I... Just still trying to remember, get my way around here. There's still doors that we can't always get into. Does this take us... Does this take us into the dungeon? Where is this going? Have I been down here?
With allies come enemies, and now we have a place to hold them.
Ah, so this is the dungeon. Okay.
Your worship, the cells are ready for the enemies of the Inquisition. Good facilities in Skyhold. Whoever built this knew how to keep prisoners safe but secure.
Okay. Prison structural evaluation. Harder job this. Structural fractures throughout. Major blocks shifted. It settled over in age or more, so I had the workers shore it up and call it stable. I don't recommend rebuilding. If we change the weight distribution, it might stress cracks we can't see. I've seen failures like this before in dams. With the pressure of a flood behind them. Would cause that in a prison this size? I don't want to know. Structural evaluation for Lady Turbender's consideration. Okay, I don't think we were ever in here. Okay, that's one of many that I need to do. Interesting. What the hell? What the hell did this? Oh, we do have a prisoner in here. Who are you? Oh no. Okay, so we got our prison. That would be cold there with that air, with that wall all open, right? It'd be very, very cold in there. Okay, so that's a new area. How about this? This is the smith, I believe. Another one. Yep, blacksmith. I've been in here before. Is there upstairs? Yes, there is. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here either. What the heck is that? That's like the second time I've seen this. Something hugging something that looks like a bear? I don't know. Sorry, didn't mean to jump on you there. Okay. Oh, there's something up there. I think that's Vivian's room up there. Okay, here's Cassandra.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
You're competing with Varric?
Trying to outdo Varric's next literary masterpiece.
I haven't his talent for blather. As if written by a dim-witted child. Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I wasn't there, but others were. Their accounts must be recorded.
That could be used against us. How could it? I think it's a good idea.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing.
She greatly
I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
It was a spirit, nothing more. No, I believe it was her, I really do.
I believe it was the divine. She helped us one last time.
I hope that's true. I want to believe it. When they told me you were physically in the Fade, I was terrified for you. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
But they can't know the whole truth. Because it wasn't the Maker who gave me the, How did I end up here? How did I end up here? Alright. You know, I still need to speak to you, girl, because there's other things to talk about, I'm sure. Where are you at? Here you are.
I trust all is well.
Do you have any advice for me?
Now that the Grey Warden threat is dealt with, we must investigate the assassination plot. One can only hope it's not too late. More chaos in Olay only helps Corypheus.
Do you have any advice for me?
Watch the new recruits. Liliana says spies are inevitable, and I agree.
I agree too.
Do you have any advice for me?
Watch the new recruits.
Okay.
Liliana says spies are inevitable, and I agree.
Are we going to talk about your
I
brother?
have some more questions.
As you wish.
So what happened to your brother?
Tell me about your brother.
Anthony was older than I, a dragon hunter, who showed what a Pentagast could truly be. I idolized him. I wanted to hunt dragons as he did, even though our uncle forbade it. Anthony promised to train me in secret. We would hunt together one day, brother and sister, vanquishing the beasts of old. And then he died on me.
She's talking to me now because we became friends, but then she greatly disapproved when I took on the Grey Warden, so how did he die? No, I shouldn't have asked.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pried.
No, it's fine. A group of apostates wanted dragon blood, and wanted Anthony to get it for them. He refused, and they killed him for it. In front of me.
Wow.
I begged the Chantry to let me become a Templar. Instead, they sent me to the Seekers. It took many years to let go of my drive for vengeance.
So now I understand why you wanted to become. You blamed all mages.
So you blamed all mages for the actions of a few apostates?
I was young. Magic was frightening. It all seemed pointless. I sometimes wonder how different my life would be if Anthony was still alive.
Yep.
Would I be a dragon hunter? Married to some noble fool, a mother of 3? I cannot say. I take solace in believing the Maker has a plan, but he is not always kind.
So sorry.
I'll let you get back to work.
So she finally told me. Yay. Okay. So now we gotta go over here. Just gonna say, I'm sure that says the same thing. Okay, so do we have anything from you, Krim?
Commander Cullen did good work at Adamant. Breached those walls like he'd done it a dozen times. Nice job with the demons, by the way.
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
You sealed the main rift at Adamant, but the fortress is still a mess. Demons, darkspawn, making knows what. I could take Rocky out there with some of the boys. They know how to bring down walls. We can't close rifts, but we can bury the bastards under a ton of rubble.
Okay. Sure.
We'll talk later.
So that's a new operation available. And I saw something had updated on a codex, I believe. I thought it had. Tales. Oh, because she started singing, "Oh, Grey Warden, oh, Grey Warden, what have you done? The oath you have taken is all but broken. All is undone. Demons have come to destroy this peace we have had for so long. Ally or foe, Maker only knows. Ally or foe, the Maker only knows. The stronghold lives on, and the army is reborn, compelled to forge on. What will we become? Can you be forgiven when the cold grave has come, or will you have won, or will battle rage on? O Grey Warden, what have you done? The oath you have taken is all but broken. All is undone, ash in the sun, cast into darkness the light we have won." Okay. Is there anything to read here? Is this examine still about the dart or the... Yeah, still about the archery contest. Update it, guys!
What do you need?
Do you have anything new to say?
Inquisitor,
How's morale?
What's the current mood?
spirited enlightenment, also drunk.
Okay. Not any rumors.
What's the word out there?
Quiet, too quiet. No, wait, just quiet enough.
Okay.
As you were.
Inquisitor,
I saw something in here, I thought. Yep, here's a read. Or a take. See, that's a door I can't get into, but I did just find a book that I didn't know was there before. Okay, so examine that, examine that. Spoke to Krim. Need to talk to Iron Ball. Any more things to pick up over here? Nope. Got anything to say this time, Bull? Oh, that looks like a book out there, too. Mm-hmm.
What do you need?
Oh, he does have something to say. Okay.
Again.
See, his fear is badness.
Come on. This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting. I should have asked Cullen.
Hit him hard, girl. Hit him hard. There you go.
Good one.
Perhaps you can take over.
Qunari training exercise to master your fear. I heard about the nightmare at Adamant. Sounded big.
No. Okay, let's go ahead and hit him.
All right.
Greatly
There we
approves.
go. Oh, yeah. Damn demon. Who's stuck in the fade, huh?
This helps you?
So we're working out your fear with a stick.
Less talking, more hitting. Piece of fade, piece of crap. And who killed you? That's right, Iron fucking Bull. I needed that. Thanks, boss.
Feeling better?
And that works for you.
Yep.
All right then.
That's how I would feel too. It's like, okay, and here I am outside again. Here's Cassandra. Need to go back out here. Run around. You guys keep taking me places, and then I gotta retrace my steps. Okay. You feeling better now? Come on.
You're doing good work, boss. I like how this Inquisition is coming. Next time you're free, why don't you come grab a drink? I'll introduce you to the Chargers.
Yeah, let's go get
You
drinks.
said we should go get some drinks and meet your company.
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun.
Sure. This is the most he's talked with us for a while.
Good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship. I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
Does he ever stop?
Is he always like this?
I'm afraid so. The chief loves his nicknames.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
Who are you speaking to Krim?
Wait, are you? I didn't realize.
You didn't? Well, great. Now we can all talk about it.
In Kunadar, creme would be an Akunatlak. That's what we call someone born one gender but living like another.
And Kunari don't treat those Akun people any differently than a real man.
They are real men, just like you are.
Maybe your people aren't so bad after all.
Don't get your hopes up, Krem. We still come down hard on the back talk. Anyway, here's the rest of the Chargers, or what's left of the rest. A lot of them went looking for stronger drinks. We've got Rocky and Skinner there, and over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim. Crazy bunch of assholes, but they're mine.
So we had to bring some woke crap into this game with a transgender person, and I knew that was a woman pretending to be a man when I first met Krim. I hate games that do this crap.
So, how'd you join the Chargers?
Killed some people.
Skinner didn't take kindly to nobles testing their new swords on the elves in her alienage.
Bull took me in. Now I get paid to kill shams.
This is actually really good behavior for her. She's not marking her territory or anything.
Okay.
Grim, is it?
Grim doesn't talk much. I'm pretty sure he's the lost king of some small country, or chieftain, something like that.
Okay. And that's always part of a fantasy story, is that some unknown person is a king or princess or a prince or something.
Were you born on the surface, or are you from Orzammar?
Orzammar. I got exiled. Stupid noble crap. Also, I accidentally blew up a bit of the shape rate.
Rocky's one of our best sappers. He can take down enemy fortifications faster than a golem.
I'm also working on my own version of Kunari black powder. I've almost got it.
Yeah, you really don't.
Why, has he blown something up?
Why aren't you with your clan?
Our keeper thought I should see the world a little.
Dalish don't have Templars, so they can't have too many mages in a clan at once.
Now, sir, you know I'm not a mage. That'd make me an apostate.
You carry a staff, Dalish.
It's a bow.
A bow with a giant glowing crystal at the tip.
Yes, it's for aiming. Old elven trick you wouldn't understand.
Okay.
I take it you're the company healer.
Yes, first time I ever picked up a sword was when the Blight hit Ferelden. Never put it back down.
He makes a potion that'll put you right back on your feet after even the toughest fight. It tastes terrible, though.
That's because it's a poultice, sir. You're not supposed to drink it.
Well, and a lot of potions taste terrible anyway. Hmm.
You really taken anyone, don't you?
Anyone who can carry their weight in a fight.
And who can put up with your bullshit, Chief?
Man can beat the Chargers, cause we'll hit you where it hurts. Unless you know what's happened with loose cards and looser skirts. For every bloody battlefield will gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, our horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team.
Okay, anything else more to say, guy?
Damn, these are good. Are these nuts or seeds or whatever? They're good.
What are you talking about?
Can you tell me more about Saharon?
It was a damn ugly place. Only getting uglier when I left. Between the Fog Warriors, the Talvashoth, my people, and the Vince, you were lucky to go a day without blood. What do you want to know?
Well, tell me about the natives.
What are things like for the natives of Saharon?
I remember one guy. He made these things, fish wrapped in thin bread. Nice guy. Talk to him every morning. So, one time I'm asking about his bad back, and I see he's nervous, trying to tell me something with his eyes. Next thing I know, his assistants draw knives and come at my team. The rebels had forced him to poison my food.
Oh boy.
And then?
I'd seen how nervous he was, so I hadn't eaten anything. A couple of my guys weren't so lucky. We killed the rebels. I lost 2 men to the poison, another to knife wounds. My friend who made the fish wraps died with a knife in his throat. Close quarters fight. He was caught in the middle. That is what things are like for the natives of Saharan.
Well, that sounds pretty gruesome, pretty bad.
What were the Fog Warriors like?
They were the worst of the rebels. They trained for stealth attacks. They made this fog. I never saw any mages, so I figured it was alchemy, not magic. They were almost invisible in it. I'd be on patrol in the market square. The fog would roll in, and before I knew it, half my squad dead without a sound.
It almost sounds like you admire them.
They didn't use poison. They didn't hurt civilians, and they were damn good fighters. You have to respect that. Plus, they hit the Vince as hard as they hit us. Hearing some terrified Magister scream, "My slaves! Where are my slaves?" in the fog always put a smile on my face.
Tell me about the Talvashoth.
When Canary can't handle the fighting in Saharan or lose faith in the Qun, they go rogue. They flee into the wilderness and turn into bandits, attacking everyone. They're vicious, savage. You look at them and you can see why my people needed the Qun to stay civilized.
That's what he fears, madness. Okay, that makes sense. He fears turning into a Talvashot.
Isn't that what you did, though?
Hey, when I burned out, I didn't go rogue. I reported in and went where the Ben Hasrath sent me. I'm doing my job, serving the Qun out here. I'm not some bandit. I am nothing like them.
Okay.
Tell me about the Tevinter people you fought.
The Vince sent forces to Saharan every autumn. Guess they didn't like the summer heat. We had some good fights on the beaches, standing in knee-high water foaming red with blood, ships on fire around us. The cities were worse. Free bit of advice. Don't let the Inquisition forces get suckered into urban combat.
Why do you hate Tevinter forces so much? What makes them so bad?
It's not their armies. It's their spies. They bloodied Saharan year-round, killing loyalists, supporting rebels. Alam had no city administrator. Nobody would accept the position. The last 4 who held it died inside a year.
Wow.
Trying to conquer a country is one thing. Making it so nobody can live there, that just screws everyone.
Yeah, it does. It does.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Okay, Codex unlocked.
Hey, you need me?
Tell me about your troops.
I'd like to hear more about the Chargers.
Always happy to talk about my guys. What do you want to know?
I'd like to know more about Krem.
He's a good soldier, and a better second in command. The troops need someone to complain to when I'm being a hard ass. He's good for that.
But you hate Treventer.
You don't have a problem with him being from Tevinter,
Nah,
but you hate the Vince.
sure, but he's not a Vint. He's just Krem. I can get worked up about a group or a nation just fine, but people, it's too much work to hate them one by one.
I have to totally agree with that. Totally agree.
You don't have any problems with him being a woman.
He's not a woman. Look, I've got horns, you've got a magic mark on your hand that makes demons pop out of the sky. We're probably not the best people to go around deciding what's normal. Krem's a good man. I don't give a nug's ass that it's a little harder for him to piss standing up.
Okay.
How did you start the group?
It's easy to make a name for yourself as a merc when you're a head taller than most folks. I spent a year or two working for Fisher's Bleeders, but their captain was crap. Figured I could do better. The best folks in the Bleeders agreed with me, so we split off.
I imagine Fisher disagreed.
He came at me. I snapped his sword in half, and we talked things out over drinks.
Okay.
What are the craziest jobs you've ever taken?
Besides this one, there's a lot of violence between the nobles here, but that's standard work. The fun stuff is when they party. They always want to impress each other, and that means getting something shiny. We've hunted wyverns, fought through caves to find some old magical crap. Even went giant baiting once.
Giant baiting.
What's giant baiting?
So this old guy, Comte Van Chess, has some kind of a pageant planned, but he needs a giant, which is off in some damn cave. He's got some kind of rare charm to control the giant, but no way he's going into that cave himself. So we go in, kill some spiders, find the giant, and wake it up. It attacks us because, of course, it does, and we let the big bastard chase us outside where Van Chess is waiting.
You let it chase you.
That was actually your plan, to let a giant chase you.
Yeah, we had to stay out of reach, but close enough that it wouldn't give up. It was tricky. Good news is the giants are slow.
Yeah, they
As
are.
long as my guys ahead could clear out the spiders, we were fine. Bad news is the giant spiderwebs slow you down a bit more than you think.
But at least Comte Van Chess got his giants for the pageant.
Turned out that charm was a phony. Giant ate the poor guy alive. It's okay, though. We still got paid.
Yeah, he kind of got what he deserved on that. Oh my god.
You have people from plenty of different backgrounds in your group.
Yes, well, when you're in Orlais and you look like me, you can't be picky about who you take in. A lot of them got turned away from other companies that didn't want a knife here, or a crazy dwarf. Their loss. You get my back in a fight and carry your own weight, you're good with me.
It's a good attitude to have.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Nice attitude to have. Okay. I think that's everything we're going to get from him. So we need to go upstairs. Yeah, here we are. You're standing up now, Krim. Oh, you're standing on the chair. Let's see if Sutherland has anything.
I'm running drills. They're drinking and paid better.
An insult to real soldiers. Is that what they want the faithful to see?
This wouldn't have happened under the Arl. Pride in the job. That's what's missing.
The Arl was an arse. I was with the band.
It's like I don't know you.
Okay, what are you guys arguing about? Okay. I thought Douglas is over, or Sutherland was over here. Let me see. Let me get back over here.
Did you hear the news? Oh, you know.
I
Here
know.
he is.
Then you were off the walls. Voth hit him with fire, and I got him around the side.
You were very dashing. Cleaved him good.
Couldn't let him get near you. Either of you. We're a team. Better, we're an adventuring company. Oh shit, we're a company!
Okay, Sutherland.
Inquisitor, you should have seen it. Darkspawn. We put your flag in the center of their bloody lair and held it.
Isn't he good? He's very good.
We are better than good. We'll prove we're an adventuring company of the Inquisition. Your company, Inquisitor. I said I'd pay you back, and I will.
Okay, we got a crew of ambassadors operation available. I was hoping there'd be a new operation for him. And let's go talk to Sarah. Oh, we got something here. Take. Oh, it's another the books. How are you feeling, Sarah? Oh, okay.
Heard what went on in that Fade thing. What you think went on. Can't even start to believe that business.
A difficult time for everyone. All I know is we lost people.
We can stew about what we saw for ages, but some of us didn't come back.
Knew you'd get what was important. Yama, visions and shite. People are dead. Probably. Hawk, yeah? Lost a champion. And in trade, a busted down bunch of wardens. And they're always weird. Usually, bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But wardens are the wrong way round. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended.
Well, I stopped my recording because I got a phone call, and then when I came back, I thought it had started and it hadn't. So, you didn't get to see all my conversations I had with people, and my ending conversation with Sarah, and then everyone after that. But I did finally find Blackwall. I apologize for that.
Someone I knew once described Adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. None of the Wardens we saw wavered. They gave their lives willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
Well, we stopped it. Clarel's pride is to blame. And that is true.
Clarel thought she was the only one who could save the world. She was arrogant.
But her intentions were pure. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's
You
not
didn't
right.
like that.
To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Well, you didn't like what I just told you. I'm sorry, but it's true. Her pride did him in.
They should have had your resolve, Blackwall. You've never faltered. You never will.
Before the Inquisition, before you, I had the Wardens, the vow I made to them. Before that vow, I had nothing. Was nothing. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a Warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
He always, whenever they talk about the joining, they always kind of stutter a little bit because they know they're not allowed to talk about the joining. Because if everyone really knew what it was, then, yeah, it wouldn't be a good thing. So are you in here now? All right, can we talk it some more? Oh, you're sitting for a change.
My lady.
Well, I guess we're done.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
Okay.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
Can I make up for making you mad at me?
Your wish, my lady.
We need to discuss our relationship.
Of course.
Yep. So, I wonder if there's any way we could ever back out of it if we wanted to, I suppose. I suppose if I make him really mad or fool around with somebody else. Like Dorian. But Dorian won't let me because he's gay. And,
Evidently the beard does not bother you as much as I feared.
Oh, I like that remark. Evidently the beard doesn't bother you as much as I feared, because Bob had a beard. He had a beard almost all of the 30 years we were together. There were only a couple times when he actually shaved it. Okay, so we have a judgment to do. That didn't get taken off, so let's go ahead and do that. For some reason. All right.
Another of the lingering pains of adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this.
Oh, okay. So this is not
In
what...
fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
So they brought... The one that I judged before was the guy who was in charge of all this, and I had him sent to the wardens. Most everyone approved, but Cole, he did not approve of that decision. I said, if they want to kill him, let the wardens kill him. I just didn't think killing him was a great solution, because he should, you know. I could have killed him myself. I could have put him in prison forever, give him to the wardens. So I gave him to the wardens. I thought this was going to be the judgment, but I guess it's not.
You were free to rejoin your comrades, and yet you present yourself here.
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse. With full sanction, I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
Well, I like that. I'm not going to throw her in jail. Public humiliation, then? No, I'm going to say go to the deep roads. Go to the deep roads, because you're trying to repent for what you did, but repent as a warden.
You feel your life is over? There's a place for such wardens. Sir Ruth, you'll go to the deep roads. Your death may be as quick as you choose.
This sends no message. This is just an end.
Everyone approved but one person, and I don't remember who that was. Judgment, the death of good Sir Ruth operation available. Okay, so now it's time to go to the war room, since I've talked to everyone off camera, unfortunately. Was there another judgment? No, there wasn't. Okay. I don't know. She may have wanted to make a statement, but I think going to the deep roads, a public humiliation wouldn't have been ideal either. Alright, so I imagine we're going to have a lot of stuff here. Now, there was one that we did come up with when we spoke to Cole. He was begging Solus to bind him because he's afraid that the Venatari are going to bind him and use him. And so Solus told it that there's an amulet of the Unbound that we can bind to prevent the Venatari from binding Cole. And I totally agree with his fear of that after everything that happened so far. After Solus's friend got bound. And I think he was with us when that happened. Yeah, I believe he was. Okay, so I got my what did I do with it? Okay, so we got nobility knowledge. We have that knowledge. I want to make sure I have all our knowledge. History knowledge.
Have you heard anything?
We don't
Not
have.
yet. I'll let you know as soon as I do.
So I'm going to go ahead and get this one. That way we have all of our knowledges used up. And, yep, we got forces. So we'll get all the conversations, all the extra XP from reading codexes and stuff. All right. So, let's look at Roundin. What do we have here? We got stuff. Lots of stuff. Oh, obtain the amulet for Cole. I need to find something to do right now, and I bet that would probably be a good thing to do. This one's been completed, right? Yeah. Alright, amulet for Cole. Regardless of whether Cole is a demon or a spirit, he remains vulnerable to Benatory binding magic. The amulet
Our
of...
soldiers handled themselves well in Adamant.
We've come a long way since Haven. I fear there's still a ways to go, but we're prepared.
The amulet of the Inbound, used by Rabina Sears, is said to protect spirits from such magic. However, finding such an amulet in this part of the world will be difficult. I know a wealthy Orlesian noble whose private collection includes jewelry from all over Thaddeus. I doubt he would miss one piece. Oh, that one's locked. I should have seen that as soon as I looked. My Ravina contacts say these amulets are held dear, but to protect spirits from the breach, they are willing to help us. Well, let's try Lillian. Nightingale, it's been some time since I crossed paths with your agents. It was only natural both they and I chose the night of Duke Mosball to pay a visit to his private collection. I confess matters nearly became unpleasant. I am grateful your agents still remember the appropriate phrases we in the delicate arts use. While I prefer to avoid political entanglement, I wish nothing but good fortune to the Inquisition in restoring order in these troubled times. The article in question was among the lesser of the items in which I was interested, and your agents were most welcome to it. I am pleased that this matter ended with harm to none save Duke Mosbat, Wervum, and his collection of rare Antivan water clocks. Until we meet again. Well, that kind of makes me wonder what the hell happened. What did they do with those Antivan water clocks? Rewards received. Okay. So do we have a new spot, or did we... Doesn't look like it. I thought maybe we were going to go retrieve it. This is Judgment, the death of... Okay. The disgraced Grey Warden Ruth wishes to make good on your judgment, Inquisitor. She has asked for assistance in reaching one of the deeper recesses of the Deep Roads, so that her premature calling might serve a greater good. Laudable, but any expedition to the Deep Roads comes with considerable risk. An escort is simple. I could also arrange to note her exact path, should you wish to recover her body for any perceived honors. Many of our soldiers lost family to the Blight. I've no doubt many would volunteer to escort the Warden. My concern is that they would not stop at escorting. No, they'll keep fighting. I suggest an invitation over an escort. Our Dwarvian contacts would welcome the chance to boister the forces with a Warden on her calling. Yep, let's do that. A report from a Dwarvian runner that Warden Ruth was welcomed into a squad of the Legion of the Dead. The group descended into the Deep Roads and did not return. As is the tradition with the Legion, all were celebrated before they left. We received a number of appreciations in Sir Ruth's name. Josephine, so we got 60 influence. That was pretty good. Normally we get 30, so... Lord Esno of Antiva. A report from Antiva delivered to Liliana. The Benatory are smuggling red lyrium into Antiva, but thus far they have evaded our grasp. We believe Lord Enzo of Rialto is assisting them. Enzo is clever, well-liked, and has relations among Antivan royalty. If we approach him without proof, he will bury his tracks and turn his allies against us. We must handle this carefully. Mason. Lord Enzo attends the theater on the same night each week. His home is empty, save a few servants during that time. My agents could pay a visit. I have a cousin in Rialto. If she threw a soiree and invited Lord Enzo, his house would be clearer for Liliana's agents. Let's go with Liliana. She knows.
Let's see what we have.
Sister Liliana, our agents entered Lord Enzo's home where they discovered several pieces of correspondence connecting Enzo to the Venatori. Worse, it seems Enzo did more than buy into their philosophy. He's been arranging to send volunteers to Red Lyrian mines. As they took these people from Rialto's poorer, more unfortunate residents, few noticed the disappearances. Our agents were prepared to confront Enzo with the evidence, but he failed to return. We have since learned that he hired a ship to Hercynia in the Free Marches. It seems unlikely that Enzo knew of our presence, but something spooked him. Mason. Liliana has written a note below. Have our agents track Lord Enzo to the Free Marches. His work for the Venatori must not continue. Let us pray the trail does not run cold. Liliana. New operation. An offer from the Crows. A masterwork imbued staff grip. An offer from the... Okay. An offer from the Crows. A letter delivered to Skyhold. Its sender claims to be a member of the Antivan Crows, an infamous guild of assassins. We encountered your agents in Hercylian. It seems the Inquisition and the Crows share a target. Our employer bears no love for Lord Enzo due to, well, let's just say it's a personal matter. This is probably why he left, not because of us, but because he knew the Crows were on his tail. Of course, I imagine your motivation had more to do with the man's Treventer friends. You know the Venatori, we know Enzo. Why compete for the man? Lend us your knowledge, and the job will be done far more quickly. You eliminate an enemy, our employer removes a political rival, and we get paid. A happy ending for all involved. Geta? Cooperating with the Antivan Crows works to our advantage. They have more knowledge of Enzo, and we gain contacts should we need their assistance in the future. I kind of agree with that. Do we really want to get tangled up with the Crows? Our people can handle this. No, I kind of agree with Liliana on this. The Crows are an unfortunate reality of Antivan politics. They will pursue the contract regardless. We may as well know where they are. Oh, this is all Liliana.
Inquisitor.
With your knowledge of the Venatori and the Crows' intelligence on Enzo, I tracked down a storehouse just outside the city. I hope you didn't want us to leave any of the Venatori alive. Sadly, Lord Enzo was not present, but he may count his life in days. To show we respect our current arrangement, I'm an interesting trinket from our raid on the Venatori, Genta. Masterwork Mabari Grip. It didn't update. I thought it would. Okay. Let's go get some money here. Liliana always gets us the most. She did, 158. Good for you, girl. You always get the most money. And this is reparations for Redcliffe. A letter has arrived stamped with the seal of Redcliffe. As the Inquisition has assumed responsibility for the Mage Rebellion, the Arlene of Redcliffe holds you accountable for the losses suffered by our people while providing hospitality to your mage allies. Well, it was after the fact. A freehold in Rensteer was burned to the ground when a mage inside lost control of his abilities. 2 farms outside Redcliffe Village suffered crop loss and structural damage due to frost spells. 5 people in Redcliffe Village were injured by lightning spells cast by panicked children. I trust this matter can be concluded without the involvement of the Crown. Arl Tegan. Well, Arl, you ended up being a bastard about this, didn't you? We could send people to make repairs that might satisfy the Arl. I can arrange to pay reparations. It will require a loan, but we can manage it. They want money. They don't want repairs, they want money. Inquisitor, I'm pleased that we were able to work together for the betterment of the people of Redcliffe, Arlene. May Andraste reach over you, Tegan. Well, I ended up with 162 gold. How did that happen? Hard in Hightown, Trouble in Skyhold. Copies of Hard in Hightown and Hard in Hightown 3, the re-puncturing, sit side by side on the table along with a note. Nightingale, Found several similarities to events in Barrick's book, but all are slightly off. Dead magistrate was not in his home. Man found murdered in locked room was a Kant and not magistrate. Executors did not send warning note directly to Donin. Obviously, object of plot is Sword of Hesserin, not a penny dreadful author. Close look at the rip-off book shows numerous grammatical and spelling errors that seemed random at first, but ciphers believe might contain coded information. Killer and author are clearly linked. Either the murder investigation or the code might lead us to a target. Scrivener. Someone got in and out of Skyhold without being seen. The cipher in the book might lead us to them. We should follow up on the murder investigation. The book is just a work of fiction. No, somebody I believe was... Nightingale, 2 points. 1. That book is abysmal, and the entire code-breaking department wants to ritually set it on fire. 2. The message is double entry. 2. The message is double encrypted. The message and the mistakes is in a Merchant's Guild cipher. We have not yet broken the guild code. Scrivener. New operation unlocked. Revenge of the Merchant's Guild and Sigil of the Greater... Okay. Oh, we got something over here. Revenge of the Merchant's Guild. Ooh, the Arl's invitation. Ambassador, I apologize for any unpleasantness that may have arisen from my last correspondence with the Inquisition. My people have been under a tremendous strain for too long, even before the destruction of the Conclave, and it has taken its toll on all of Redcliffe, Arling. But that is in the past. Today I write to offer an invitation to the Inquisition. The Banon of Kalen is part of my domain and now lies empty. Ban Elra lost her life attending the conclave. Her only living relative holds lands too far away to administer both. By Ferelden custom, the lands are now the property of whomever claims them through skill of arms. A tournament will be held at Kalen, with the victor taking the title as their prize. The Inquisition may send a champion to fight in the melee if you wish. Sincerely, Arl Tegan. We can't truly run a Banon, but a well-chosen envoy could win us Ferelden allies. We could send a champion. It may not be wise to win, however, Fereldens hold grudges. We could send a champion. It may not be wise to win, however, Fereldens hold grudges. We can't truly run a Banon, but a well-chosen envoy could win us Ferelden allies. Let's go with her.
Inquisitor?
Oh, that had a time limit on it. I didn't realize it. Alright, I'm going to read one more and then we're going to go do something. Oh. So that was something only she could do. Okay. I got a whole bunch of stuff over here on this side. So I think I'm going to go ahead. And we'll save that for another time. What is this over here? Do we got another judgment or something? No, subjected to his will. What's this? Cole. Okay, so I need to go talk to Cole. And he can be found... I'm going to do it on the roundabout way here. I think this is how we do it. No, this takes us to this takes us to her. Okay, no, I think I have to go to... I have to do... I can never remember. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, wait a minute. He's not in his... Yeah. Okay. Because he's up on the top level.
and sin.
All right. What do you need to talk about, Cole?
Launch on changing winds. Dizzy sometimes, like the top of the stairs, but sometimes like dancing.
Oh, I have the amulet. Okay, let's give him the amulet.
I found the amulet that Solus told us about. Would you like to try it on?
Yes, but not here. I like it here. We need some place that can go away if it becomes sharp.
Okay, so
What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I? It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
You think this will work?
We know it's not just going to work, right? It never just works.
Have faith, Inquisitor.
What was that? Oh, what are you doing to the kid?
Stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
Well... yeah, I don't know what Cole is. Yeah, you could be right.
Solus, is it possible that the amulet doesn't work on Cole because he's too human?
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, he remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
So... okay, yeah, we'll investigate.
We'll find whatever is preventing the amulet from working, and we'll make it right.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Will you come with me? All of you?
Sure.
So, it's gonna be those three.
All right, I get it. You like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
Wow, here's a decision. Make Solus mad or make Beric mad? He does want to be a person. I don't think he wants to be a spirit. Let him be human. I agree, Beric.
If I see a way to protect Cole without taking away whatever he is, I'll use it. But Cole clearly needs our help.
I'm not saying we do nothing. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
Okay. So I have to go to, hello? Oh, we're going there? Automatically. I didn't know this was going to be which is what I wanted to do anyway. Okay.
Yeah, this should get me through the month.
Are we in
Give me a
Red?
moment.
It looks like we might be in Redcliffe.
Greetings. Can I help you?
You killed me.
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
Oh my goodness.
Spire.
Cole, stop.
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me! He killed me! That's why it doesn't work! He killed me and I have to kill him back!
I don't understand.
If he killed you, wouldn't you be dead?
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate.
Oh.
They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Valroyo. They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him.
So you did take over a person's body.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to.
Well, this kind of changes things. He's a spirit, but he's not. Yeah, what do you think?
Solus?
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Chuckles.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
What do you think?
Varric.
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
A spirit does not work through emotions. It embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human. And humans change. They get hurt. And they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself?
He did when he left the Fade. He did. I'm just going to say that. I was just going to say that.
Before I decide anything, I need a clearer picture of what happened.
It seems the real Cole was an apostate, captured and taken to the Circle by Templars.
Who aren't known for their gentle nature.
As the young man starved to death in a dungeon, his pain caught the attention of a spirit, likely one of compassion.
Compassion?
An uncommon spirit, certainly, and all too fragile when its efforts to help prove to be in vain.
Cole will become more like a spirit. The amulet should function properly. Cole will become more human. The amulet may not be necessary. He did this to himself when he came through the Fade, and he wanted to be human, and he's been trying to be human. He's been asking questions of Varric and of Solus about humans. It's kind of like those sci-fi where what I'm trying to think of with Jean-Luc Picard, where they had Data, and he was an android, but he wanted to be human, and he actually ended up being more human than humans around him because he wanted to learn compassion. He was always changing his programming to become more human, and then to me, that's what Cole is trying to do. He wants to become human. Solus won't like this. But will he lose his abilities? If he becomes human, will he lose the ability to help people? Because right now he helps people. He fades in and out with them. You know what I mean? He helps them when they're in pain. If he becomes human, will he lose that ability to do that? I don't think it's up to us to decide what to do with him. He's made his decision. Solus may not see that, but he made his decision when he came into the Fade. I'm sorry, when he came out of the Fade and took over a human body. Dead, that it was. Yeah, I think Cole needs to grow.
Cole will never grow into a real person until he comes to terms with what happened.
Leave it to me.
So Solus didn't approve, but
All
Eric...
right, kid. You want revenge? Come with me.
So Varric and also this guy is a Templar, and he's buying lyrium, so he's doing something bad already.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry isn't going to help him now, is it, kid?
No.
And pull the trigger and put him down like a mad dog.
Can you do it though? Because that's the whole thing. Can you do it? When you look someone in the eye, can you do it?
How you doing, kid? Feel any better?
No.
No. Because we
Can't make it all just go away. I learned that the hard way.
Forget.
No. He needs to remember. You too.
He didn't kill him. I didn't think he would be able to. Wanting to kill somebody and actually doing it are two different things. Especially a spirit of compassion. I just can't see how he would ever have it in him to do it. But he's no longer a spirit of compassion, is he?
For all we know, the amulet will now never function. Cole remains vulnerable to binding.
No, he isn't. The amulet didn't work because he's too human, right? Maybe now the kid's also too human for that binding magic to work on him.
I hope you're right.
It still hurts. When do I stop hurting?
You do. You eventually stop hurting. We'll help.
Being with your friends can make you feel better.
Come on, kid. Let's go for a walk. It'll clear your head.
The left hand misses a friend with two different names. She's hurting, sad, alone, but everyone can see me now. They remember. How do I put honey in Leliana's wine without her noticing?
I can help with that.
Yep, I didn't think he lost some of his ability.
It is good that he is not entirely changed, however human he becomes.
Oh, wow, that was pretty cool. I kind of like that. I just don't see him being a spirit. He didn't want to be one. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode. When we come back, we got 3 power out of that. I'm going to find somewhere on the map to go. Probably Forbidden Oasis, since we haven't been there yet. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.